North Korea has test-fired missiles from a new warship reported to have been built with Russian assistance. Moscow is believed to have supplied North Korea's military with technological assistance, while Pyongyang has sent troops to fight in Ukraine.
The Trump administration has promised a new commitment to Kyiv after reaching a deal on the joint exploitation of Ukraine's mineral resources. A BBC correspondent in Washington says the agreement will come as an immediate relief to Ukraine and a blow to Russia.
The American billionaire Warren Buffett has announced he'll retire as chief executive of Berkshire Hathaway by the end of the year. The decision by the 94-year-old, regarded as one of the world's most influential investors, has come as a surprise to shareholders.
Microsoft is officially closing its video calling application Skype. In recent years, it lost its way to competitors including WhatsApp and Zoom. Microsoft says it will now focus on its Teams app. The Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney has arrived in Washington ahead of a planned meeting with President Trump on Tuesday. The meeting is expected to be tense following repeated suggestions by Mr. Trump that Canada should become the 51st American state.
133 cardinals from around the world will shortly hold a mass in St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. In the afternoon, they'll begin voting for a candidate to replace Pope Francis.
Events will take place on Thursday to mark the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War in Europe. They include a memorial service in Prague and a concert in Vienna's Heldenplatz Square.
Pope Leo has explained why he chose his pontifical name. He told cardinals at the Vatican it was in homage to Leo XIII, a 19th century pope who defended workers' rights during the Industrial Revolution.
Donald Trump has rebuffed criticism from leading US Democrats about reports he may accept as a gift a luxury plane from Qatar's royal family when he visits the country this week. Mr. Trump said he saw no problem if the US Defense Department was offered a free replacement for Air Force One. The Japanese carmaker Nissan has said it plans to cut nearly 20,000 jobs worldwide, more than double the number it had previously announced. 7 of its factories are also set to close.
British researchers say they've observed chimpanzees treating their wounds with medicinal plants in Uganda's forests. They also documented over 40 cases of the primates providing basic first aid for each other. A man and a woman have been detained in South Korea on suspicion of trying to blackmail the star footballer Son Heung-min. They're accused of pretending the woman was pregnant with Son's child.
President Trump has accused the former FBI director James Comey of using a coded Instagram post to call for his assassination, dismissing Mr. Comey's claim that he didn't know what the image meant. The Instagram post showed an image of 8647 spelled out in seashells. 86 can be slang for kill. Mr. Trump is the 47th president.
Senior US politicians, including President Trump, have been expressing support for Joe Biden after he was diagnosed with an aggressive form of prostate cancer. The disease has spread to the former president's bones, but doctors believe it can be managed effectively. A British man has broken the record for the fastest run across Australia. It took William Goodge 35 days to complete the journey from Perth to Bondi Beach in Sydney.
The World Health Organization has adopted a major agreement on how to handle future pandemics. No countries voted against the deal, but 11 abstained.
North Korean state media says a serious accident has occurred during the launch ceremony of a new 5,000-ton naval destroyer. The North Korean leader, Kim Jong-un, was watching. He called it a criminal act of absolute carelessness.
President Trump has threatened to impose 50% tariffs on imports from the European Union, saying talks with the bloc were going nowhere. His social media post triggered stock market falls. Mr. Trump also threatened a 25% tariff on Apple for any iPhones sold in the US that are not manufactured locally.
President Trump says he's granted the European Union an extra month to conclude a trade deal and avert the imposition of new tariffs. It follows a telephone call with the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen.
South Korea's former Prime Minister Han Duck-soo has been banned from leaving the country as an investigation into the declaration of martial law in December continues. Police are looking at what role he played in the affair.
The U.S. state of Texas has passed a new law requiring Apple and Google to verify the age of their users on their app stores. From next year, anyone under 18 will need parental approval to download apps or make in-app purchases. Apple and Google have opposed the bill.
Shares have climbed on Asian stock markets after a US federal court ruled that Donald Trump had exceeded his authority by putting tariffs on imports from around the world. The Court of International Trade said almost all the taxes must be removed within 10 days. The White House is appealing against the ruling.
시청해 주셔서 감사합니다. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다.